All right, what's going on, guys? So I'm redoing this intro video. This will be the first video you see from me, but this is just kind of our overview of how lab's going to go for the rest of the semester. For those of you that don't know me, I don't know why you're watching a stats lab video, but here we are. Yeah, no, I'm not going to stop with the lame jokes just because we're over video. So thanks, guys, for your flexibility. Obviously, I know this is a crazy time for all of us, so definitely know that we're going to do our best to make sure that you guys still get um, all the information you need from us. And at the same time, definitely don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I know some of you sent me emails wondering about lab and just and about my office hours. So I'll be getting back to you guys. And as we move forward, hopefully we can figure out a way to do this. So you may have noticed that there is an updated schedule on D2L. I'm going to go ahead and just look at it with you guys right now. So let me just share my screen here. All right, there we go. So as you can see, what we're going to be doing now is the lab assignment that you guys have in paper form is going to be due on the 4th, so not for a while. What I'm going to do is I've actually already filmed the lecture because some of you guys already have the lecture and for this paired t-test, and some of you did not. So for those of you that did already get that lab in person, obviously feel free to watch it again. For those of you that did not, I've already filmed it. It's got everything you need. It's going to seem a little weird because originally I had a different intro filmed, but this is now your kind of new intro to the lab. So what that means is it's just going to seem a little choppy, but that being said, it should all be fine. I also have another video that I filmed after that because originally I filmed one nice smooth video of lab intro, lecture, and then how to get your SPSS output into a Word document. And I said how it was going to be really easy, and then it took me 3 times to film it, so I had to refilm that part. So again, the videos are going to look a little choppy. That's just because as we're trying to get everything started correctly, I filmed them a bit out of order. So that just is why there's a little bit of it's not as smooth as it could be, I guess you could say. So anyways, back to kind of the lecture. So I'm going to put the lecture out. I have it filmed. I'm going to get it out either today or tomorrow. You'll have until the 4th to do the assignment. And that'll be kind of the start of that week. And I will put the assignment online, of course, as well. And like I said, there's a video of showing you how to turn your output into a Word document. Do your best to still only turn in the output that I need, but you can put it all in a Word document and then cut out the things that you don't need. I've got all that set up in a video. Just make sure you watch it. And then I'll probably still have you guys do it in your individual lab pages just because it seems simpler that way. I just want to make sure you guys are able to turn things in a way that I can keep track of. So I'll still have you guys turn in your lab documents to your individual lab sections, just like I'll probably still post these videos in the individual labs, just so that everything can be kept straight and it doesn't get too confusing with the rest of the class. So a little bit more information on how we're going to structure the rest of the semester, at least in terms of what that means for you and I in the labs. So each week on Monday, just as Dr. Ham's lectures are going to go out on D2L or on the YouTube page, I'm sorry, my lectures will go out as well. And so when they go out, the way I'm kind of thinking we're going to do it, and you'll see this in the first video, is I'll go through the lecture PowerPoint like usual. I'll go through the like example and data that I typically do during the lecture. And then I'm going to have you guys try and do the activities on your own. And what I'll do is that'll go out on Monday, and then on either Thursday or Friday of each week, probably Friday, I'll go ahead and film myself going through the activity. And so that gives you guys a week to ask questions. I can respond to some of those questions in one-on-one, but I think it'll make the most sense if I'm getting the same question from a lot of people for me to just film it as part of me doing the activity. You'll see, guys, that I also added you all to a Microsoft Teams page. And what we're going to use that for, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and stop the sharing and see if I can pull up the Teams page here. We will use Microsoft Teams here, as you can see. This is one of my labs, but if I go to the other teams, I've made Teams accounts for all of you guys, and someone already left one of them, which is cool, but yeah, that kind of hurt. But what I can do is I can type things in here, Like I'll do it right now. Like lab intro going up soon. And that just went out to some of you. So that's what I do. Go ahead and feel free to ask questions in there. I'll respond to them, like I said, as we go. In lieu of office hours, I think Teams is a good place for us to communicate and kind of see what's going on, and I can post updates as well. But then we also can use the chat feature of either Teams or of D2L, so we can do video chat if that's necessary. But some of my classmates are holding like virtual office hours, which seems really freaking weird because then they're just on video waiting for someone to join. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do kind of office hours. Is just whenever you need something, let me know. Hold on. And I don't want to share my screen right now. I messed this up. Okay, there we go. So essentially, that's the information I have for you right now. Let me just check to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yep. So you know how we're going to do lab. You know how, after you watch the next video on how to get your output onto a Word document, you'll know how to do that part of it. And then, of course, after you watch the lab lecture, you'll know how to actually do the paired samples t-test. So that should be everything you need from me for now. Obviously, this is very new for me, and I'm sure it's very new for you. Yeah, getting on camera every day is going to be kind of weird, but I guess it's what I got to do. So again, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I know some of you already have reached out. Hopefully this answers a lot of your questions and we can move forward from there. If you want to schedule time to talk privately, we can do that too. So that's all I have for now for you guys. And yeah, let's see how this all goes.